Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I want to try, of course I got that wet, right? I want to try drawing on here. This is just tissue paper. It's like the very strong tissue paper. And I want to try to start, like drawing. I just didn't practice all the time and do faces. So I thought I would try to do it on here because then I could put it on a canvas and it's on transparent paper. So that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to try to dry this real quick because I got my life together. Okay. Oh, is it scrunching? I have to play with that at some point. Okay. So I was going to tape it. I think I'll just do this. Now, here's what I do. Let me just show you quickly me drawing a face. I'm going to grab a pencil. I love the, you guys know I have a bunch of these. I have this, I have circles. I love these because they help me immensely. So what I'm going to do first is start with eyes. And I don't know how big I want the face. I'm just going to probably, that's going to be the hair. Can you see with this pen? This pencil? How about this one? Maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe this light will help. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to say the head's going to be maybe at the top up there. So like halfway down are the eyes. So we'll do like here. So I'm going to take, I usually will do the end one so I remember which one it was. And I'm just going to start it, where do I want my eyes to be? Maybe here. So I'm going to go one and do it light. I'm going to try to do it and try to keep it straight. I never can keep it straight. But you see, is it easy to see on here? Probably not. See, that's what I did. And then what I like to do is, I see it's, shiny. Okay, so now I'm going to go down. I'm going to do, I did the 3 circles, and I'm going to go and just do a line down the middle. Okay. Don't even know if you can see it. Okay. Then, maybe we do this. Maybe this will help. Give me a second. I'm just trying to get my life back in order. Yeah, that's better. Just so you can have the outside shape. So, okay, so you see I did the 3 circles. And then I put a line down the middle. So where do I want my nose to go? They usually say, let's say if that's the top of the head, we'll make like this the bottom of the head. So the nose will be probably halfway. And then maybe the lips. Okay. So what I'll do here is same thing. I'm going to find it where I want it and just give a quick circle. And then here's my mouth and basically the same thing. And that's how I started. Then I have to turn sideways because I'm weird. But you see where we're going? Now I'm doing darker than I normally would, but erase the lines carefully. Inside, and then we can take away our third eye if you want. Maybe you want to do a drawing with a third eye. See how we're getting? Okay, then I'm going to go in with my pencil and we'll do the eyes. So first I'm going to start, I'm going to kind of just mark halfway with the eyes right there. So I can start corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner. Same here, little half, little half. No eyes are perfect. They don't all match. So, I mean, if you have matching eyes, I think that's fantastic. Okay, so you see we got the eyes. So then I'm going to go in, and I don't have it. You don't have to use these. That's my other one. But, and you'll see this one. If you've been with me for a while, you know this bad boy. He's been through it. Anyway, you can go in and do your circles for your pupils. So let's say I pick, alright, I'm going to go down half. Half. I don't know why my dogs are barking out there, because Dave and Emily are out there, and I apologize. So I'm going to do this and make the line go in the middle there, and then do my circle, and then I look at it and I think, is that too big, too small, the eye? We're going to stick with it. And then the same here, just like that. Just to start, we can make them bigger if they're googly. I'm not worried about it too much right now. So we have our eyes in. Then let's make some eyelids. Now, some people like a full happy eye, like, you know, like a full eye. I like more sexy eyes. You do whatever you want. I'm going to go for a sexy eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here at the corner and take it so it cuts that off up there. Because if you look at somebody, our whole pupil isn't showing, or not pupil, colored part. So, and then I'll do the same here. Okay, so that makes this all eyelid. All right, all eyelid. Now, if you want it more eyelid, maybe you have eyelids. I don't. You can definitely go and make them bigger. You see? Okay. Now let's do the nose. And we'll play, you know, you can go back and, like I said, you can make these bigger. I'm going to make them just like that. Okay, here's our nose. So what are we going to do? So I'm going to start like, I don't know, just like this little bit right here to where that's like our nose, and then put our nostrils, and then like do a, see how I'm doing a swirl? Look at me go. And then you can go like that. It's a bigger nose. Doesn't matter. I have a big nose. And then erase the lines. See how we're getting to a face? And then I like to, well, we'll do all that after. Then here's the mouth. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to split this in half. Take a line through very lightly. This is going to be where my little dip is. So I put like a little wide U. And then it's going to be our, where our lip meets our other lip. And then, ugh, my dogs are outside, you can still hear them. I always do big lips. I think because that's all I want are big lips, but I won't go pay. And then I'll just bring them down. And you don't have to draw them all out, right? You can do whatever way you want. And I'm going to tell you this. I want you to listen to me about drawing a face. Until you get it all together, do not judge what you're doing, okay? Do not judge it. And what I decided I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put it on a painting. But she's not going to be on the painting like a face, like, you know how like I normally do, where I'll have like a background and all the things, and then somebody, you know, like a face on it. I'm hoping that she like goes into the background for what I'm looking for, but we'll see. Okay, so look at this. Look what we did. So just to make it easier, I'll put her eyelid up here as well. Now I'm going to erase this because I really didn't. See, I tore it. I tore it because I'm being too rough. And this has a metal thing on it, and I put it down too far. But that's okay because I'm just going to glue it on. I think my dog's got me a little fachaded. Okay. So you see we got the eyes. Now you can play. You can, if we turn her this way, I'm going to go and I'm going to make, this is too far up for the head, so I'll probably go here. And just very loosely go around. And I do neck. Okay. Getting there, getting there. I'll erase this. Sometimes I forget I'm recording and I'm like in my head, so excuse me. But I'm going to erase these lines. This paper makes it nice to erase. Just be gentle because you can see it has the metal part, and I hit it with that. Okay, so poor eye. Now you see what we got. So you can go in and you can add in a little pupil, and we can play with this a little bit. So you can put a little tear duct. Same for here. Do a little tear duct. Okay, now let's do eyebrows. You know I do eyebrows. I'm like, but you can take as much time as you want to do the eyebrows. Here's the nose. I'm going to bring this up like the bridge of the nose. And I'll just do some hair for her eyebrows. I hope my head's not in the way. Same thing over here. There you go. Just some eyebrows just to make her look, you know. And then look at her and say, okay, what do I like? What do I not like? Like I said, she's going to just be a background, so I'm just kind of, you know, doing whatever. But you can make like these sharper. You can add eyelashes, you know. Oh, watch where you tore. Okay. Not gonna matter too much, but you see? And that's a face. So very easy. You can get, I can draw another one right now and it'll look completely different. It is, you know, it is what it is. If you want perfection, I'm not the girl for you. However, little tips. So when you're going to do the eyes, you know, have a ruler so you can see, oh, that eye ends here, then this has to end there. Little things that will, you know, little tweaks if you want it to be a little bit more perfect. But you can see I have this one, and it's going to look cool once it's, I'm not going to do any hair on her. I think I might just do the face. I don't know. I can't decide. Where'd she go? But like, look at the difference. You know, she's got a smaller face. It's more angled. This one's, now I don't do the, I might change the chin. She kind of looks like Khloe Kardashian, so I can bring it up a little bit more. And you can do the little lip dip here, whatever that is, for, you know, you can do a little thing there. But I think I'm going to bring this up more. now that I look at her. This is where I can't stop fussing. I wish I could. But do you see how that makes her look different? Like everything's down there. I don't like this little thing here though. So she's different. So then we can do her neck. I'm gonna erase this. So you can really play around and make different looks if you want. But that's kind of what I'm going to keep her as. I may do hair. Like I said, I don't know yet. I just kind of want to have her in the background. But that's it. Just a real quick. You'll probably see me doing a lot of these because I want to keep drawing so I can get back to being, you know, at least a little happy with what I'm doing. I think that's all I wanted to do. So I hope you guys will draw. Everybody can draw. It's very easy. And listen, if you don't have like one of these, I think I got this at Walmart or Staples. Get a piece of cardboard. I've said this before, a thin piece, and just draw an oval. And then you can use that oval just like I did and always have the same kind of size. Like, don't think you can't do stuff. We all have a piece of cardboard sitting around or a cover from a notebook or stuff like that. So any questions, leave them down below. Anything you want to see from me, let me know down below because I'm just trying to get my feet again. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.